What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 31 of our Texas Rangers franchise. And in today's episode, we have gameplay opening day against the Houston Astros. But before we get into that, we're just taking one more look at the rosters after spring training has concluded. Kyle Gibson being one of the players that saw a big regression since spring training and over year to year. Not cool. Not cool. He's a 74 overall right now with that C potential. And from last season to this season, he's basically lost 3 overall points, which sucks because now we're paying a ton of money just to be in a AAA system and be a AAA top-notch starter. Not good. So we're going to have to think about either trying to work with him, getting him improved, or we're going to have to try to move on from him because we can't pay that salary out for a guy that's pitching down in the minor leagues. So you guys saw that we have a very young pitching staff, a very extremely talented pitching staff with a bunch of young arms that we might be able to move or deal depending on what our situation is at the trading deadline. So here's our first base situation with Guzman batting left and Ryan Zimmerman batting right. Diego Corona, one of our prospects that we just drafted last season. DJ LeMahieu, Josh Fuentes down in the minor leagues to make room for Lyle Riley, who got the nod to be our last guy as a starter on this roster. So he made the big league club. I like his bat. I like what he's been able to do for us here in spring training. So here is a custom player, Andoni del Solar from Spain. He's taking the place of Todd Ostalaza, the left fielder that we drafted late. It's actually a 74 overall player. Got good potential, got good hitting numbers. He's going to be a good one. Here's Kevin Huffman, third baseman, and he does have that veteran stance. 50 there for you, cool trainer Huffy. So we got you covered there. Looking a little bit further on in center field, we got Aaron Carr, one of our custom players as well, so congratulations, you're in the system. He's not too good, though. We got some work we got to do for him. He's got that Rhys Hoskins stant. But anyway, we're looking pretty good, guys, as far as the roster is concerned, the depth chart's concerned. It's a lot better than when we took over. Okay, so we have done a really good job in rebuilding the talent pool in this roster, in this franchise. So, all right, let's get into the gameplay here. We got Elvis Andrus up against Lance McCullers, and there's a base hit right in front of Kyle Tucker, and dude, you have to go out for that ball. You have to. It didn't have to do any effort with it. It was right in front of you. You could easily go after it and make a catch. Just do something. Have a little effort. Odor strikes out, and now here's our new prize possession, DJ LeMahieu. Hit 280 last year. He's got a full count on McCullers after 15 pitches here in the top of the first. Here's a line drive to third baseman Alex Bregman with the nice play there, kid. Flashing the leather. 3-1 count here against Joey Gallo, and he's going to send a long fly ball out there to right field, but it's just going to hook foul, and really close pitch there, but he's going to go ahead and take it. So we're going to get a walk here. McCullers, 11 balls, 11 strikes for 22 pitches right now. So this is not a very efficient inning for McCullers. He just can't seem to find the plate. But he gets a little bit lucky here as Mazzara strikes out on a little bit. He took a little bit off right there. Just fooled him just enough to where he got out in front and couldn't match up the bat with the baseball. So here's Robbie Ray, one of our other prize possessions from the free agent pool last season. He's going to give up a base hit here to Gene Segura, and then Carlos Correa comes up. Looks like an easy fly ball, but Gallo can't get to it. That's happened a time or two out there in left field, so runners will advance to second and third with nobody down, and the Rangers are in a little bit of a precarious situation here. So Robbie Ray's got to work himself out of a jam facing off against Jose Altuve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's up on him right here. You got to go after him. Little tapper. It's still going to remain 1-2. Robbie Ray looking in for the sign to Kiner Falefa. He's got a fastball high and inside, and this is going to be an easy fly ball. I said that the last time, but it wasn't. But Gallo's going to make this throw back in. It does not allow Gene Segura to say, okay, let's go ahead and test that arm. Alex Bregman comes up in a 2-2 count. Tyler White on deck. He's going to take this high and inside. 3-2 count. Robbie Ray shooting for the fastball inside, and Bregman's just going to spoil it. This is a big situation for the Rangers and an even bigger situation for the Astros, if they can get something going here, they might be able to hold on to that momentum and take this game. I know it's the first inning, but geez, holy crap. You got 20 pitches on Ray right now. Ronald Guzman didn't make an effort out there. I tried to take control of the CPU. It wouldn't let me. It just is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So it sucks, but that's the situation that we're in. Nomar Mazara makes this catch running, and there's 2 down. Gene Segura elected not to tag up on that play either, so interesting call. And then Jake Marisnick going to strike out high and inside, so Robbie Ray gets out of a jam. It's what we wanted. It's what we brought him in here for. He's doing some good things. And then Kiner Falefa keeps up with last season's production, guys. He hit over 300, was the All-Star starting catcher, and he gets a no-out double, a leadoff double. It's awesome. Now we got Willie Calhoun, who gets a slider that just hangs in there. Go! He's going to go over the wall for a 2-run shot. Willie Calhoun, his first of the season off Lance McCullers, and the Rangers are going to take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the second. This is the type of production that I hope that we're going to be able to get out of Calhoun for the rest of the season, guys, because that would be huge. We got a young hitter in Calhoun able to produce like Nelson Cruz did at that DH spot. You can bet that we're going to have a pretty good 1-2 punch at that designated hitter spot with Ryan Zimmerman in the righty spot, like facing off against lefties, and then Calhoun hitting lefty facing against righties. That's a big 1-2 punch for that designated hitter spot. I think I like where we're at here. But we do have a runner on third, and watch this. Nomar Mazara almost with the catch at the wall. It's going to bounce off the wall back to the Shields, and the Astros are now within 1 run, having it been 2-1 in the bottom of the third. Tyler White comes up and gets a base hit down the line. Mazara is going to be able to get it at the wall, but not before the runner will score. It's going to be a 2-2 game here in the bottom of the third. So Tyler White comes up clutch. Marisnick, who had that strikeout earlier on in his first at-bat, is going to draw a walk. And that one was pretty darn close to being called strike 3. This one's also going to miss. Now Robbie Ray is visually upset with the umpire behind the plate here. 1-2 count, and Josh Reddick going to ground out. I guess Rude Odor could have stopped and tried to tag Marisnick right there. But then you wouldn't have probably not been able to get the runner at first, which I guess might have been an easy sacrifice, a worthy sacrifice. Would have had runners on the corners. But Elvis Andrus is able to get this line drive caught to hold it to 2-2. Now look at Calhoun again. He's going to go upper deck this time. Double deck. Solo home run for Willie Calhoun. And now you got to ask yourself, is this guy just on fire? Is this guy on for a breakout caliber season this year? I think he might be. I think that's something that we got to watch out for as we go on into year number 3 of this franchise. Now Jake Marisnick fields this base hit by LeMahieu cleanly, throws it into third, but Andrews being aggressive gets in there safely. So really heads up play by Elvis, and then we got a long fly ball by Gallo. It's not going to stay fair though. It's going to just curve to the right, but we do now have a sac fly situation set up thanks to Elvis's aggressiveness. 2 down here as Marisnick makes the catch, and just not a really good throw. So Elvis Andrus challenges Marisnick twice in this inning and wins them both. Mazara comes up, 91 pitches for McCullers here in the top of the 5th. Here's a line drive. White can't handle it. Gonna toss over to McCullers. He can't get there in time, can't get the throw off. And Mazara is able to get into first on a infield single. Now here's Kiner Falefa coming up, and he's only going to get a ground ball back to Correa, something that you just didn't want to do. And we are going to end the top of the 5th inning, have only scored 2 runs. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Any lead against the Houston Astros is a win in my book. Strikeout of Jose Altuve, and then we get a fly ball to right field. 79 pitches for Robbie Ray, so he's been relatively efficient in tonight's ball game. Here is a swing and a miss by Jake Marisnick. He's going to strike out. That's the first out of the bottom of the 6th. And then Josh Reddick, ground ball to Elvis Andrus, and he takes his time, fires it over to first, makes the play. 2 down. 91 pitches for Robbie Ray against Kyle Tucker. And a little line drive out to right field, and it's going to be a 1-2-3 inning in the 6th for Mr. Robbie Ray. We got Andrews, Odor, and LeMahieu coming up. LeMahieu being the only one that's going to get a base hit here in the top of the 7th, as Odor and Andrews could not get their job done. So here's a strike 3 called on Joey Gallo. I guess he said that that he couldn't check his swinging time. So that inning goes by the wayside with no runs across. So we check in with Chris Rusin, who's going to come on and relieve Robbie Ray. We had found that Ray was pretty effective coming from that left-hand side. So why not continue to go with the left-handed arm here in the bullpen? LeMahieu fields this cleanly, makes the throw over to Guzman for the 2nd out. 7 pitches, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th, and then Carlos Correa with a little lazy ground ball to Andrews. 1 short stop, grounds out to the other, and Guzman saves Andrews' wild throw. Rangers half the inning, can't do anything yet again on offense, so we're going to skip that, and we're going to go straight to Nate Jones' appearance, his first one of the regular season, obviously this being opening day for Houston and across baseball in 2021. Altuve's going to get a base hit, getting a little lucky there, as it was kind of a swinging bunt that nobody could get into. So I guess lucky him. But we do get a fly ball out there deep center, and Delano DeShields able to handle this one. He's going to corral this one as well. Gets everything he's got behind this one. Maybe we were trying to challenge, and I just love the challenge that throws to first base. I want to see if we're ever going to get somebody out at that point. But Altuve is going to steal a base here, get to second, and a really strong throw by DeShields, but not in time. Altuve scores off the Jake Marisnick base hit up the middle. Josh Reddick comes up, grounds out to Andrews, tosses it back over to Odor, and we're out of the inning. So a 4-3 game here in the top of the 9th. We are looking for more insurance because you never can have too much of a lead against this Houston Astros ball club. Ronald Guzman able to get a base hit, so this is exactly what we want, right? Well, we don't want double plays. That's something that we don't want. DeShields, get the memo, bud. We don't want double plays. He's going to ground out to Correa. Double play is had. 2-2 count. Elvis Andrews coming up. Maybe, just maybe, he runs into one. Let's see what he can do. Nope, he's going to swing and a miss at a curveball from Davinsky, who's got a pretty darn good one. He's got a lot of movement on his pitches. He's really tough to hit. It's part of his repertoire and why he's so good. So we don't get the insurance that we wanted. 0-2 count against Kyle Tucker, and Jose Leclerc checks in, but a fastball high and inside, and Kyle Tucker goes deep. A leadoff home run, solo variety, is going to make this game tied. 4-4. And guys, we might be going to extras if we can't lock this down. So after that home run, we're going out to talk to Jose Leclerc just to make sure he's good, because it seems like every year when we open the season up, he's struggling. I know last season was the same deal, really struggled. And then ever since the mound visit, he's looking like he's going to be pretty okay. He's going to be all right because he gets the strikeout. Little base hit here up the middle. Obviously, that's the winning run now, so we've got quite ourselves a situation here. Carlos Correa comes up. Pop up into foul territory. Guzman makes the play. 2 down. 2 down. Let's get a strikeout here. Let's get a strikeout. We got it. Jose Altuve against that 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Can't handle it. And we're going to go to the top of the 10th. Top of the 10th. Unreal. This game should be over. Odor's going to strike out. Davinsky still out there. DJ LeMahieu. Line drive back to Bregman. Makes the throw. A little bit underhand. Making it look pretty cool out there. Making it look like Mr. Suave. 2 down. Gallo back to Bregman. Was looking like he was going to try to go to opposite field. He gets a base hit. He gets an infield base hit, so we're back in business here as long as Mazzara can get something going. And Davinsky gets the ground ball to Tyler White, and we're out of the top of the 10th. It sucks because we need runs, and I'm not confident in our bullpen in crucial clutch situations right here, guys. 4-4 game here still after this base hit, and we are done with Jose Leclerc. No more. We're not doing that anymore. Here's a bunt attempt to move the runner over, and Chris Martin cannot Handle it. He can't get there in time. It's hit too hard, I guess. I don't know what happened right there, but that sucks because now we got runners on first and second with nobody down. Infield fly as Marisnik pops this one up, the bunt attempt, and Josh Reddick comes up with a base hit over top of Ronald Guzman. He didn't even jump for it. And now we are in a really, really bad situation here. We've got bases loaded with none other than the guy who hit the tying solo home run off of Leclerc with one down. Sac fly wins this game. And you know what? I didn't want to bring Alex Colomé out just yet. I wanted to wait until a save opportunity presented itself. But we have to. We have to do this because we need outs. We need a double play. We need something. We need outs. 0-2 count. Colomé. Tucker. Foul ball. High and inside off the cut fastball. Connor Fluff is asking for the changeup. What is Colomé going to go ahead and give him here? He gives him the change. Ground ball. Andrews back to Odor. Back to first. He got him. He's just in time. The double play. Oh, what a play by the Rangers defense, and nice job by Colomé to clutch up and make the pitches he needed to against Kyle Tucker here. Watch this one more time. The flip and then the strong throw back over to first. Wow. Nice job by Guzman to stay with it, and we are still alive here. So here's our home run hitter, Willie Calhoun. Not going to get it done. Pissed off at himself that he could not get it done. Throws the bat in disgust. So we got 2 down the top of the 11th. Davinsky is still out there, and 17 pitches. Feels like he's been pitching a lot more than that, but we haven't been very patient with Davinsky. So let's go to the bottom of the 11th, and Colomé's still out there. That's the third out, as Guzman makes a Gold Glove caliber play in foul territory. Davinsky still out there, and here is a fly ball out to Josh Reddick, and we don't get a base hit there. We don't get on. So Elvis Andrews going to fly out. Rougned Odor comes up with 2 down. We're looking at bullpen options. If we have to throw them out there, it's looking like Loop and Montero. If it does go into the 13th, I'm thinking we're just going to pull Colomé and get Rafael Montero in there because it doesn't seem like these teams are going to give up. You know, you want your guy out there for a long period of time. And that's why I like having guys like Montero in the back end of the bullpen. A long relief type of guy. So we don't get anything done in the top of the 12th. Let's go to the bottom of the 12th. 2 outs here again, and Colomé still out there. He gets the 3rd out in the bottom of the 12th. We're going to the 13th. So here's DJ LeMahieu. Davinsky. Little fly ball. Can it land? Little Texas Leaguer is not going to land. Carlos Correa makes the play here. Gallo, our power hitter, hopefully for a home run or some kind of extra base power. Can't get it done. Are we going to go to the 14th inning? Oh my God. And then Nomar Mazara. Base hit, line drive, right past Correa's head. Marisnik cuts it off, but not before Mazara gets in with a 2-out double. Now it's Kiner Falefa's moment here. Come on, buddy. Let's get this thing going. Uh-oh. Swing and a miss. Mazara's going to challenge Stassi. He gets into 3rd. So that sets up a potential infield single would score the leading run here. We don't want that. That's not high probability for a run, but we're looking at it. We're looking at it here. But Stassi has to check the runner at 3rd to see if he's running home, and his pass ball strikeout is going to result in Kiner Falefa extending the inning out. So Davinsky is gone, and I should apologize to you guys because it was Davinsky last. We just saw him, but it was Will Harris a few innings before that. So it went Harris and Davinsky. I screwed that up. So it's Davinsky the whole way through. Calhoun comes up, first pitch swinging on Ryan Presley, and it's going to be a base hit. RBI single. Runner's got to move up. Calhoun pumped up. You better be pumped up, bud, because you put this team on your back all game long. I love what Willie has been able to do here. Here's a base hit to left to Kyle Tucker, and Kiner Falefa was challenging the throw, but thought better of it. We got to keep this inning alive. We don't want to end this inning prematurely. We want to get more base hits here to extend that lead out. The Shield's going to line drive out to Correa. Can't get the job done. So here's Marisnik going to strike out. Colomé still out there. 28 pitches right now for the man, the myth, the legend. Going to strike out J.J. Redick. So back-to-back strikeouts. He's got Kyle Tucker 0-2. Fly ball, center field. The Shields make this catch. He does. Texas wins in opening day. We are 1-0 on the season. And what a game it was, man. Lucky 13 innings, man. What a game. What a game. Had everything you wanted from defensive plays, great defensive plays, good hitting, good pitching. Had your all-star performances out of Willie Calhoun. Robbie Ray went 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. And the bullpen was solid. The bullpen was really solid. I love it. So we simulate a few games afterward, and I know that this is kind of the part of the season where we just have to start considering this. We can't keep this series running forever. So I will be doing a lot more simulating in 2021 just so we can kind of get through, and then we can potentially see some of our younger guys get the call up in year 4, year 5, that type of deal. But I just want to let you guys know and be transparent about the direction of the series. We're still going to get gameplay, but there's going to be a little bit more simulating than I had done in the past. So we can see the games that we did simulate. So we're in the month of April now, and we are currently 5-1 at the top of the AL West. And we saw Lyle Riley actually has 2 hits on his young career. That would be his second hit of his major league career in that game. First one coming against the Angels in a W. So good job for Lyle Riley. We'll show you some gameplay against the Cubs and the Athletics in next episode. Guys, leave a like if you like this thing, and I'll see you then. As always, peace.